let me show you how I lay down my wig. So I start with this ebin lace glue and I spray it into the cap. And then I take an eyeshadow brush and get it pretty wet. Not soaked, but pretty wet. And then I lay the outline of where I want the glue to be right underneath my lace. And then I'll do that again on the other side. This video is ×2, you guys. So I'm not moving this fast. I just needed to speed it up for the time of the video. So then I'm going to take my blow dryer, and before I even lay the wig to my head, I'm going to blow dry a little bit of warmness to get the glue sticky. And then next I'm going to put some clips in my hair just to hold the wig in place. And I'm going to go back and apply some more glue. This is an extremely detailed tutorial on how to lay your synthetic wig day after day. So this is something, if I'm in a good mood, that I will do every day or so, because I do not sleep in my synthetic wigs. So it's important for me to have a routine where I can take off my wig every single night without damaging my edges. And this is how I do it. I make sure that I take my time and get enough glue on there, and then I'll go back in with the blow dryer. It's a very crusty blow dryer. I need a new one. Bear with me. I actually have multiple blow dryers, but I don't know. This is tried and true. So then I'll take the blow dryer, and that glue should be a little like sticky and tacky now, so it'll make it easier for the hair to lay down. And then I'll just start working on laying the wig down. I'll go back and forth between the eyeshadow brush, take a break for some coffee, and I'm constantly just adding a little bit more glue, especially on the edges. So this wig, I can't remember, it's pretty crusty though. I shouldn't call it crusty, but it's one of my older wigs, and I ended up just cutting a lot of it off, like a lot of the lace off on the sides, because I was tired of having to lay it all the way to my ear. So to combat that and make sure that the sides don't flap up, I use Got2b glue, and I'll still use the brush to apply it. Sorry, we lost a little bit of focus there, but I'll still use the brush to apply it. And the way I see it, you guys, it's like putting Got2b on your edges when you're attaching it. So it's not necessarily ripping your hair off when I style it with the Got2b. That's just how I see it. If you're not comfortable with it, obviously don't do it, but this is what I do to kind of make my natural edges blend in. You can use just the back side of that eyeshadow brush. You can also use a spoolie, whatever works best. And then as you'll see, I go back and forth a lot between the lace glue spray and the Got2b. And this is just kind of what you have to do to make sure that you're getting enough glue to make sure your wig stays all day. Okay, so after that, if you get any sort of buildup, just take an eyeshadow spoolie. You can also use like your eyeshadow brush, whatever. I like to just keep a fresh pack of eyeshadow spoolies, and I'll comb out any buildup. Constantly going back with the lace bond glue to kind of fill in a little bit of my lace with glue. I find that just going back and forth works better than spraying it. I used to spray it all the time, and then going back and forth kind of like reinforces it. I don't know. This is very detailed though. You don't have to do it this way. Of course, you have to plan a little bit of time. I give myself at least like 20 minutes to do my hair. I think that's pretty generous. I mean, like if I was to curl my hair or have to straighten it, it'd have to do the same. And that's what makes me laugh when people think, you just slap your wig on, because to get a detailed lay, you're gonna have to like spend a little bit of time in perfecting it. And we're not even halfway through this process. Like this is sped up ×2. So know that this takes about 20, 25, 30 minutes to do, especially if you have to correct a little bit of the lace. And when I say correct a little bit of the lace, I just mean if you don't have fresh lace, you might have to brush out a little bit of glue or something with eyeshadow spoolie. So yeah, it just takes time, and take your time. It's also easy to do if you don't have nails on. If you have nails on, it can be just as easy, because sometimes the nails help you lay it down. But yeah, so I take that spoolie just to really, brush out some parts to kind of lay it down. This isn't the most perfect lay, but it's gonna do what it needs to do. You guys will see at the end. So yeah, just really trying to blend the lace here in with my little edges right there. Taking a spoolie really helps, and then it also helps like cement that to be in there as well. So you'll know your hair is late when you can take that spoolie and like brush it back. So this is like another way I'm just like testing the lace, and also just making sure everything looks fresh, because I've had days where I just wear crusty lace. I'm not even gonna lie, but people can see when your lace is crusty. So comb out your lace, you guys. Like the eyebrow spoolie and just comb out the gunk, and then it makes it really easy to brush out. I know for some people you're like, ew, this is not sanitary. This is real life. your lace builds up a little bit of residue from all this glue we put on, and sometimes you don't wash it every time you wear it. So this is just how you get by and look good. So yeah, you guys will see I'm just really, really taking my time, showing you how I brush out the lace, taking a little bit more water, brushing it out too. This is actually one of my favorite parts because I'm like, dang, I really laid that lace down. So I'll just continue showing you guys how this looks. And then, of course, after we, brush everything out, we go back in with our lace glue and that eyeshadow brush, and we are going to add a little bit more eyeshadow glue. And you saw I checked my edges. It came up a little bit, so that shows me we have a little bit more work to do, a little bit more got to be. And the trick to this, I should let the got to be sit a little bit longer, get sticky before going straight into the blow dry, but you live and you learn. So this is just what you do. I'll just keep, trying to create that base in the corner right there. Again, this is not a perfect lay, you guys. I'm just showing you kind of what I do. And then going back in with the blow dryer to kind of make the glue lay down. This is trial and error. I can't tell you like exactly what will work for your size head. My head is different. My hairline is different. So you got to figure out what works best for you to kind of blend it all together. Some people never even lay their wig down, and some people would never do this like half lay down, but it is what it is. So you'll notice that the wig is laid, but we do see a little bit of lace. So there's a couple ways we're going to do that. One, we're going to put our hair up, and then I'm going to grab a elastic band and tie that down. And this is just going to really solidify that the wig is laid. So you want to take this and tie it down for probably like 5-10 minutes or so. I actually tied mine down while I did a little bit of skincare or got coffee. I don't remember, but I tied it down long enough where now the lace is like really glued to my head. It's tea. And we're going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. Don't need this palette. You can use Ruby Kisses or whatever. I do recommend I'm blanking on what this contour is called, the type of contour. I do recommend this type of contour. I'll link it below instead of a powder because it just blends way better on top of the glue and you'll have more options. I am blanking on what this contour is called and it is like really messing with me. Okay, so this I love. It is a Fantasia Spritz. When I first bought this, I thought I could lay my wig down with just this. I am not there yet, but I do like adding this as like a final layer-ish to the edges of my hair and also a little bit to the lace, not too crazy because you don't want the lace to come up. So I'll spray, well, I tried to spray the brush, but we will spray just a little bit on the brush just to kind of put just a little bit on. You don't want to put too much liquid. I know it says it's spritz glue, but at the end of the day, it's liquid. You don't want to put too much on and onto your work, but this is supposed to help give you like a more translucent look. So everything's trial and error. Is this the most perfect thing to do? I don't know, but I was trying it out and it looked like it came out good. Of course, nothing is perfect because at the end of the day, it's lace, you guys. People are going to see it's lace. Whenever I say it or I hear someone say what lace, like obviously, it's a joke. Some people can get you, but you guys, it's lace. It's not scalp. You're going to see it. So if you feel like this was the tutorial to show you how to never have your lace show, it's not because your lace is going to show. Like it's a lace wig. You got to have confidence in yourself to wear these to know that like, yes, I'm wearing a lace wig. No, it's not mine, but it still looks good. All right, so now we are going to go back in with a little bit more spritz. I ended up putting it in the top, and we're just gonna go over it one more time. This is really, you guys, what makes your lay like, I don't know why I'm calling it good. This is really what makes the lace look good is when you go back in with this eyeshadow brush and really just take your time and kind of like paint the paint like the lash line and paint the lace down. It's what makes it really, really look good. Okay, so before you add that elastic band back, you want to make sure that your hair is dry. If it's not dry, it's just going to get sticky and it's going to have like white residue all over it again. You don't want that. So just take your blow dryer and make sure you dry it. You guys, look at that. I'm moving my head and it's kind of going with it, kind of not. It's a little freaky, but it's good enough. The biggest thing is that the lace is not pulling up. Okay, so now we're gonna put that elastic band on one more time. And then this time I'm gonna go and really do my makeup. Ooh, and folding it down like that, it's very, very tight. I don't recommend, but you can if you really, really want it to lay. So we're gonna take a break from it and then I come back after my makeup's done. So this has been like another 30, 45 minutes. I do have a little bit of line demarcation, but I'm gonna fix that. And as you can see, honey, if I really just remembered to put a little bit more makeup on, this was laid. Like, what lace? Okay, no, for real, what lace? It looks so good. This is, again, an older wig, so I like to sometimes practice laying my lips with older wigs. I don't know why I won't do it just with a new wig. I don't know, I'm weird. I think older wigs give it like a little bit more of a natural look. It can be a little crusty too, but you know, it's a wig at the end of the day. Have fun laying it down and, you know, just trying something different, being fabulous with your hair. One life to live. It's short. You should love your hair and the hair of choice you choose to wear. So that's all I have today for how to lay your wig down, your synthetic wig down at that. I think synthetic lace is way easier to lay than human hair lace, but I could be wrong. It looks natural to me, okay? I'm kidding. It's definitely not natural, but it's good enough to get by, you know? Get a few extra compliments and whatnot and protect your hair under, grow it out. I don't know what took me so long to finally post this video. It's been filmed forever, but I do hope you guys like this video. Let me know what questions you have. I will drop all the products I use and any other recommendations down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.